Movie adventure numero tres.
Oh, hi.
Connor has no man ponytail this time. And Zach?
Hello.
Zach's still Zach.
Hello.
Surprisingly bright in the mall. Look at all that Zach you can see. That is all of Zach.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, so today's movie is
Looper.
Looper.
I cannot wait. I've
Wait.
been watching this movie for months. I mean, I love all the actors in it. I'm a huge fan of time travel plots. I just cannot wait for this movie.
And them rave reviews.
Yes,
Hollywood movie with an original idea.
Original ideas, ladies and gentlemen. Go see it 4 times, even though we don't even know how good it is yet.
Well, it might be horrible.
But still, it'd be a bad original idea, so we could give it that.
Yeah, but bad original, like Waterworld was
could
a
be
bad
like-
original idea.
Well, at least it was original, and being all...
Serbian film was a bad
Okay, don't even go there. I still don't know what the plot of that movie is, and I don't want to.
I don't, please.
Anyway.
It's like Slender Man.
I can't believe
saying
you just...
it causes it to gain power.
I can't believe you just contaminated this review with Serbian film.
Everything that I did anyway. Okay,
So,
Looper.
Really excited to go see it.
Yes.
Me too.
Hopefully it'll be good.
Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yes, we love this guy. He's gonna be in every movie except for Dread. That was my thumb
And
talking.
maybe the other movies that we see.
Yeah, like Hotel Transylvania.
What?
Actually, no, I don't need to pay that. I don't need to give that movie any more money. Anyway,
Alright.
so
yeah.
this is our prologue. I'm gonna
Series
dive
over.
into a plant.
See, there we go.
There's
Okay,
Looper.
here we go.
Oh man. Looper.
Looper.
Okay. So I guess I'll start off with
Where
a preface to this
the hell
video.
do we start?
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll start by, an introduction. When I can't even put it in my thoughts. As I said in the prologue, I'm a huge time travel enthusiast. I was actually contemplating studying up on like Heinlein and Bradbury before I got into this. But the good thing about this movie was, well, one of the many good things about this movie was it was approachable from, I guess I can say, a mainstream audience. Those that they can just watch a popcorn movie and be entertained, and yet those who want to really pick it apart can do so. And I'll just put up front, I loved this movie. Like, right now, I really, really loved this movie.
I had a really good time.
It's still leaving me thinking.
Yeah,
I'm still thinking about it
It's a
because
goal.
I know there's a lot of things I have to say.
Oh, okay.
I think I might as well start with very basic fact. It was a lot more adult than I thought it would be.
Really?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
I really thought.
Explain.
I thought it would be more
Like, I mean, with the nudity and the
Oh, okay. More.
kinda-
and the language.
More the
nudity,
immature
the
than the
language,
immature.
and the
Yeah.
violence with it. Just
yeah.
with regards to.
I was
the
expecting
dating.
more of an Inception level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
this movie was
Yeah.
more dark in some ways, I guess.
Well, I mean,
It was-
that kind of dark isn't really dark.
It was fitting though, because
Yeah, it was more
with the world they were in.
Yeah.
They did it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's have a bit of a, as broad as a plot synopsis as it is. It's the future again, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
It's the future. Time travel hasn't been invented yet, and it won't be until the future. The future of the future, though, because we're already in the future.
Confused yet? So Joseph Gordon-Levitt is this guy who, I think his name is Joe, who kills people that are sent from the future, in the future, like 30 years from the future. Yeah, it's much better explained in the movie.
It is.
People are sent who are wanted from the mafia are sent back in time to be killed. Therefore, they are taken apart taken through. They are erased in the future, and they can't find them in the future, and they're erased in the past,
Yeah.
which is in the present. So that, however, in order to completely erase all tracks, the last person these people who kill the others, who are called loopers, have to kill is themselves.
Yeah.
And then they get like a lifetime supply of money and all that. So Joe ends up getting his guy, and getting himself, and
He hesitates.
yeah,
He
which is not
hesitates.
good.
Bruce
And the
Willis
chase
gets away.
begins.
Well, he doesn't just hesitate, but the Bruce Willis comes armed and ready, I guess.
Bruce Willis is Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bruce Willis comes as Bruce Willis, and he,
Yeah. And I think that's all we can really say about the plot, except except very vague things. Like, this movie, what I love about this movie is that it gives there's several different ways you can go about time travel. You can go, okay, is it several loops? Is it one simple loop invoking the grandfather paradox? Is it multiple millions of loops? Like, etc., etc. But this movie brings that fact very quickly in the movie, and I really like it for that. It just brushes that aside very quickly so we can get into the main action. I really like how they did that.
Yeah.
And they set out its own rules really quickly as well.
Yeah.
And its own different rules. And I was like, yeah, you know, that makes sense. That also makes sense. And it wasn't, I mean, of course, it wasn't real, but I mean, you think,
It makes
oh,
sense within its own world.
exactly. And that's, in any movie, it should make sense within its own world.
Yeah, especially with time travel, it's very hard.
It's
very hard to get everything right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's very hard to get everything right, because, I mean, time travel is such an incredibly weird way, I mean, incredibly hard thing to,
Yeah.
because, I mean, there's so many things to screw up and get. Triangle, primer. There's so many time travel things that are, and I'm not saying that either of those, especially Primer, are bad movies, because I'm assuming if I say Primer's a bad movie, the whole internet will come after me. But but time travel, I've always loved it, and so this movie is no exception. I loved the plot of this movie. It had, I heard that it had twists. I don't want to say, like, I didn't see very many twists.
I saw the main one coming from a long
the
way.
main one was, I don't think that was really a twist, though. I mean, it was that bad.
Yeah.
But
It was pretty epic, though.
it was.
I
It was
can't tell.
very epic.
The whole movie, I was feeling it. You know?
Yep, it was very
I
foreshadowing,
thought
which
it
is
had
good.
some pretty good twists.
Yeah, if a
I
twist-
thought the twists were well done.
If you see a twist coming, it should still hold its weight. That's what I think.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay, what do you guys think of the plot?
All right.
The plot?
Plot.
Without.
I still can't get my head around what happened exactly.
Okay, so it's the future
Honestly-
again.
Yes, no, I know what happened.
It's
It's just.
and people from the future of the future.
Can I say now that this is the third movie that we've looked at right away in the car, and
Yeah.
the first two, Premium Rush and Judge Dredd, were very simple movies. and
Popcorn
that-
movies.
Yes,
Especially
popcorn
compared
movies.
to this.
You could come out and then you could give what you think about it. This
Yeah.
movie, my brain is still.
It takes a bit. It
I'm gonna
does.
have to digest this for a while.
Oh man, it's just.
It was great. The action was.
You
Really
need to
good.
read Are You Zombies?
Like
I-
it all felt fresh. Like there were some choice scenes that I guess we'll get to. That
Yeah, we'll get to.
there were a few
Oh,
times when it
man.
kind of fell down to the cliche.
Yeah.
But the action in particular was.
Yeah.
It felt, it didn't
I guess-
feel done.
Yeah.
We'll move to the characters then. Sorry.
One thing with the plot, I don't know what time span it was, but especially in the middle, I thought it got really slow. I felt like
Like, as in chronologically or the movie wise?
The pacing of the movie.
Or
the pacing seemed to get kind of sluggish.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
I don't
there
want to
wasn't-
get into spoilers.
No,
like you
definitely
said.
not.
It kind of sets up the end, though.
It does.
Like
it
I
does
like
set
I
up
like
the
to do
end.
with
The end.
music. Like I like to do with music is that the heaviest, most intense part has to come after a light part.
Yeah,
To
True.
give you the
Calmest
impact.
before the storm.
Yeah.
But I agree.
Like the beginning section was really good. I thought
yes.
it had a steady pace. It was going through the world and like keeping everything tight and everything worked.
Mm-hmm.
But when it got to that point where the two main characters kind of separated, I thought
Yeah.
it got
When they separate and they go their separate paths for a couple minutes.
Well, no, I'll forget about it. We'll move on to the characters.
Yeah.
All right. So
I guess there's kind of two main characters we need to talk about.
Two-
The
three
two
actors.
two actors that we really need to, both of which play
Joseph
really,
Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, It's really cool. It's a bit of the same character as he played in Premium Rush, but completely different. He's still a bit of an asshole. He's
He is.
still a bit. He's
He
still a thrill seeker,
Yes.
but it's played completely different.
oh yeah.
It is played
He's-
well, yeah.
He's like you see that he's a druggie.
He wears suits and a tie.
Oh no!
Am
Oh
I right?
no!
Am I right?
Oh no! So, and he,
He even rides a hover bicycle at one point.
wow, best of both worlds. But, and yeah, and then as the story progresses, you slowly start to realize why he turned to this life.
Yeah.
And you still kind of dislike his choices, even hate some of his choices. And he plays his part incredibly well. Like, I think when I watched Premium Rush, I kind of forgot how good of an actor he is. And he really is. He's a great.
One thing I noticed is that he looks really different, like makeup-wise, in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His eyebrows and his face is
His
like,
eyebrows and his lips. His
He looked
lips
like a different person.
At some points, his lips looked too red. His eyebrows took really, really dark, like a really, really dark shade of
makeup?
black. Yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty. He must have had like something done to his face to make him look more like Bruce Willis.
Oh, okay.
oh, maybe that's what it is. Just to make
That's
him
what I
look more
thought. I was
similar.
like, okay, maybe they changed his face a bit to make him look like Bill. But some scenes, it just looked off.
Okay. I didn't notice it, but
I mean, it's really nitpicky, but
yeah,
at some
but I mean,
point,
I guess.
they'd be having a serious conversation, and I'd look at his face, and I'd be like, dude.
I guess when I watch it for the fourth time, I'll realize it. But then there's Bruce Willis, and I mean, it's easy to say Bruce Willis plays Bruce Willis, but it's so. I mean, he plays a great part. I mean, you see, well, I mean,
And he's really an ass.
yeah.
I mean, he's really an ass,
He
but
really is an ass.
But you get him.
You really get him. I mean, he is sent. Like, he is the. I guess he's also another. He's the same character as Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
30 years from the future. But another great thing is we know even more about him. We know about what he's been through, and we understand everything.
yeah, that's
You don't have to explain two characters.
The great thing about Bruce
Two
Willis
for
is
the
that
price of one.
he's an ass, but at the beginning, it's really
Yeah.
you sympathize with him, like it's
Yeah,
justified.
in the beginning. And then
beginning.
as you see, like, you don't really know who to root for at the beginning, and at the end, you still don't really know.
Yeah.
It slowly sort of becomes clear, but you don't really know.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's what I
very
love about this
morally
movie.
ambiguous.
Yes.
Like Magneto. Like he's the antagonist,
Oh,
but
oh,
you can
no,
kind of
X-Men First Class. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, you
Oh,
know
okay.
he's the bad guy, but you know where he's coming from, and like he's justifiable, and you
Oh,
can
okay.
kind of root for him,
Alright.
but at the same time he's
Alright. And,
in a moral
oh,
way.
and there's the other two characters.
Yeah, Emily Blunt,
Emily Blunt and,
And
Sid the
Stupid
Kid.
Sid
Sid
Kid.
the Kid.
City Kid.
Sid the Kid, and his
City Kid.
So,
Okay,
partway through
okay.
the movie.
Well, I
partway
guess
through
we'll
the-
start on with that.
Okay, so young Joe, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, ends up on a farm with Emily Blunt and Sid the Kid. That's about all we can tell you. And
Yeah. And, oh god. So,
I'd say that Emily Blunt plays her role pretty well.
yeah,
It's just that
they're
her-
okay.
The way she's written in is
no Bruce Willis.
No, well, of course, nobody's Bruce Willis except Bruce Willis. But the Sid the Kid.
Sid the
Oh man, Sid the Kid.
Kid. I mean, he's
he's like
When
3, first of
he's-
all.
he's 10. Like you know,
No, she was
apparently.
lying because I think that she was lying because he was so smart and she wanted.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
So he had smart kid stuff.
Okay, but I need
He's
to get
really
this
smart.
out. Oh man, there's a scene in which they are in an argument, and the scene is kind of justified around around the end of the movie. But there's there's ways to film an argument, and
Like, it's not that it doesn't
hard-
make sense.
Yeah, it's not that it doesn't make sense, and it is hard in some ways to film an argument, but they really filmed it wrong.
It's just
It's
You
just
could say
like wind is blowing, the screen darkens, you can see his face. Liar!
but you can't hear anything because the movie goes super silent, serious.
No, that's another scene.
And then,
Oh, does it?
Oh, yeah.
and then the girl runs away, and she
She locks herself in a safe with a light.
and then she keeps screaming.
And I don't know. To me, it was just implying that it happens all the time, and it's like,
What? It
Wow.
happens all the time.
well, I mean, if she has
Every day?
if she has a safe
did look
to
pretty
run
recorded.
into
What do you want?
when he loses his mind and starts yelling at her.
What do you want for breakfast, honey? Bacon. Oh, back in the safe, bacon.
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole. The music.
Now, while Zach's recovering.
Oh man. Okay.
Well,
Okay,
that's
That
so
was just
was
me,
my
though.
point not too spoilery with why I thought it got slow?
No, I think go ahead.
Okay, like what I said with it getting slow around the middle is that at the beginning, you see Joseph Gordon-Levitt in his Looper lifestyle. He goes through his job and stuff, and he's interacting with the world. And the world is really interesting. I really like the world and the other little characters living inside of
It's
it.
a very realistic play on the future.
However, he has to go to the farm with Emily Blunt's character, where he's isolated from all the cool gadgets in the world and all the cool atmosphere and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's more based on the characters. But Emily Blunt's character is good, but not
Average.
exactly. So
The
just-
kid.
and it just really slowed down while Bruce Willis is out being Bruce Willis. And
Yeah. Yeah, I see your point. This movie does feel very long.
It does feel very long.
It wasn't. It was only 2 hours.
It was only 2.
Yeah.
It felt so long.
It felt pretty long, but
Felt really long.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Cinematography was good. The fight
yeah.
scenes were amazing.
Oh yeah, fight
Yeah,
scenes
I
were
thought
great.
The action was really good.
Although a very nitpicky part, there was one fight scene in which for some reason they played dubstep on it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was weird
Well,
because
it wasn't average.
clicky sound effects and
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
your average. Really
I mean, I don't
stupid.
mind dubstep, but I mean, it's distracting
It
to
could
me.
have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse,
Like-
but I just think really dubstep
It wasn't
for
like I
I
wouldn't
don't
think dubstep and like what
Oh,
my mind
my.
thinks of as dubstep is not what it is. It's
Oh, okay, well, I don't listen to much dubstep at all, but I just think.
So yeah,
Oh yeah.
we're
So, would I recommend this though? Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
I
Oh, yes.
love
say a
it.
quick bit about the ending with no spoilers though.
No spoilers? Yes. Okay.
Okay. The entire movie, from beginning to end. At the beginning, it's somewhat like it's difficult to find who's in the right and who's in the wrong.
It is.
And it's somewhat morally ambiguous. But by the end, it's completely open-ended in that you don't really know who you're rooting for.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
great. It's thought-provoking. Like I still don't fully get it.
And
Like,
that's what a
there's-
movie should do.
Exactly.
Like there's a few ways the movie could have ended, and every way kind of screws over a character that you already care about.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, I wanted that to happen,
Yeah.
but then he's totally.
Exactly.
You care about all of them.
It closes the
There
loop. in
there
every
is no
single one.
clear antagonist or protagonist.
The title Looper
Yeah.
is
Well,
you.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I've always said that a great film should either do one of three things: to educate, to entertain, or to otherwise impact. And this, I think, otherwise impacted.
and entertained.
Here we go. Two for the price of one. So I would wholeheartedly recommend this.
Oh,
I would
I
definitely.
would. I mean, with again, there's tiny nitpicks.
There are
But
nitpicks.
I
Yeah.
would just. I still.
It's very
believe-
easy to.
It feels
Ignored.
long.
It feels long, but I mean, sure. I mean, Lord of the Rings felt long,
Well,
but that was
there's
a great
nothing. There's
movie.
nothing wrong with long if it's
Yeah,
good.
there's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with long movies.
As long as it's good.
Yeah, as long as it's great. There can be really short movies that are terrible.
And like the whole movie, there's scenes like the romance scene that felt like
Yeah,
okay,
that
we
was-
have to do this cliche scene. But
Yeah, that was.
I think I said this before that it all feels fresh. Like it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shooting doesn't feel like it's been done.
I don't think the forced romance bit was filmed.
It takes some.
In case that didn't get across, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character and Emily Blunt's character get a really
Forced.
really forced romance, and Emily Blunt calls Joseph Gordon-Levitt into her room, and they just bang, they kiss, bang, they have sex, and then she starts talking about her kid.
Exposition.
And I think I know what they were trying to do. They were going to say, okay, we need to have a romance, and B, they're trying to say, okay, we need to find a way to get her to open up. But I was thinking maybe they could just they could hug.
There's other ways to do it.
Yeah, there's other ways besides just having sex. It's the same thing with Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
And weren't you saying that it raises other plot holes with it? With
That's-
Bruce Willis's character and all? Oh,
I did.
oh yeah. you.
Okay.
I'm on the camera.
Because, I mean, like, at that point, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is kind of keeping watch around the farm. Because, I mean, he's there. He's being
Right.
chased after.
Right.
So, he's, like, everyone's totally vulnerable now. Like, if someone were to come to
Right.
the farm who's chasing after him,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
gone.
Yeah. Bruce Willis. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, no one's totally friends with each
Nothing
other.
can stop their true love.
Oh, that's what it is, huh? That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the entire. It's not about time travel, people. It's about
It's a love.
friendship.
It's a
and
rom-com.
true love. It's a rom-com. That's what it is.
It's a rom-com. I mean,
Yeah.
Trying
Two
to fit-
wacky
Yeah,
people
okay.
trying to
Trying to
raise their
We're probably
kid.
dwelling on
I'm trying to
the
think of a
flaws
funny
lot.
video.
Yeah, but I mean that's just because the movie is that good. I wholeheartedly
It's
recommend
because
it.
the great thing about the movie is that it's so hard to describe.
Yeah, because I mean I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, you
but
can't
it's great.
It's great. It gets you
Really
thinking.
And
Well, final thoughts. Would recommend.
I would recommend.
I was gonna say 10 out of 10, wasn't?
I'll drag my other
10 out of
friends
10.
to it.
High out of 10.
right now I'd
Because-
give it an 8.4. But I mean that's right now. I might give it.
It's about what I was
Who
gonna
knows?
say too, because
Yeah.
it's where it is.
Very good.
Very good.
All right.
All right.
Sign off.
Sign off.
I like trains.
Hello, Connor here. So our video was taken down first time because we were using Pink Floyd's Time, time puns looper. So instead, I'm going to play my kazoo rendition of the Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture Show. Thank you.